This video will be taking a look at the Imperial officer from the Saga Legends line for the 30th anniversary. So I used to own this guy back in 2007, and unfortunately I sold him maybe around 2015 or so, or 16. And I really wish I didn't. But years later, I went ahead and got another one. I've had this guy for a few months now and just haven't had a chance to open him up. And there are several different variants to this guy. One of the other variants I think is featured on the back here. Let's see. Yeah, right there. One with the sideburns there. I think that's an image from Return of the Jedi on the Death Star 2. A little bio about them. Characteristics, loyal to the Empire. Nothing else. To be honest, I'm not even sure if these guys are really like Imperial officers or if they're, I think even the enlisted guys in the Imperial Navy or the Army wore similar uniforms to this. And he doesn't really have a rank badge of any sorts, so it's really hard to decipher that. Some of the other figures, the pit droids would be nice to own. I've been wanting to get that Dark Trooper for many years. I do have this Clone Commander, which is the Coruscant Landing Platform Commander. And the Clone Officer, which, even though they have the Lieutenant featured there, they did have all the different colors as well. Little description about them. And I think they gave him an Empire Strikes Back coin there. But let's go ahead and open this guy up. I know I've showed off this pamphlet before. Same exact one as usual. Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, number 5. The 30th, 77 to 07. And we have an image of Han Solo, Boba Fett, and Yoda there. Very nice. So I know this guy was a repack from the Saga line, at least around 2002, 3, or 4. I forget which year he was specifically released in. I don't think he came from Power of the Force. He may have, though. Not 100% sure. So this is the exact one I used to own, and meaning the exact variant. And this is the one with the blonde hair. Looks really good. There's 3 variants altogether. The one with the sideburns, and then the rarest one, at least I'm under the impression is the rarest one. There's one that kind of looks similar to the sideburn one. Here's the black cap there. The silver dot there. Rest of his uniform is pretty basic. It's basically a black jumpsuit. It's supposed to have the Imperial symbol right there, but it doesn't look quite accurate. There's the belt there, and the black boots. It's kind of limited in the articulation department too. He has a swivel at the neck, and swivel shoulders, swivel elbows. He does have swivel forearms though. And swivel waist, and swivel hips. Nothing in knees or ankles. That's okay. I think most people with these Imperial officers, they're just going to have them standing at parade rest like that. In the background, not much more. These guys are good to fill out dioramas or command centers or things like that. He does have the standard E11. He holds it nicely in his right hand. You could get him to hold it with both hands. Like that. Looks like he has his comm link there. Kind of high up on his arm. Does have some pouch there. And despite his, you would think his stance would be kind of awkward with the way his feet are molded, but it's actually not too bad. I've never really had problems with this guy. I still will give him a stand though. I did have one for the old one I had when Hasbro did that set with all the figure stands where you could add the name to it. I still have that one with the Imperial officer name on it. So let's reunite him with his old bosses here real quick. Moff Giroid in 2006. Then General Veers. Had all these guys in my collection for the longest time. General Veers I've had for since 2006, so what was that, 18 years now? And Moff Giroid I've had since 2006 as well. The original ones I got. I'm glad to reunite all three of these guys together. Yeah, if you don't have any of these Imperial officers for your collection, I use the term officers loosely because there's really nothing identifiable on them to signify they're an officer. Enlisted guys probably dress like this too, but we'll go with Imperial officer. If you don't have any of these guys, would highly recommend them. Hope to get more here in the future. Would like to get the other variants. I think this one with the blonde hair is probably the easiest one to get a hold of, followed by the Sideburn one, and then of course the third variant. This is a more harder one to get a hold of. But prices for these guys, very inexpensive. I only paid $10 for this brand new. And you could probably get on eBay right now and find a whole bunch of them for $10 each. So if you don't have any in your collection, this is a great way to fill out your Imperial officer display. Get some more background characters and for a relatively affordable price too. But anyways, that concludes this unboxing and review. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for plenty more reviews in the future. There'll always be more to come. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I always appreciate all your support, and check out some links in the description if you have not done so already. As always, thanks for watching.